Humans are adaptive organisms. Instead of thinking of the body and the mind like a machine with inputs and outputs, oh, if I just eat more and work out every day really hard, I'm gonna build muscle. And then when I want the muscle to show, I'm gonna lose the fat that I gained by doing this bulk and cut. You think of it, I wanna get really good at computer programming, so I'm just gonna cram all these classes in and learn all this stuff all at once, and then right away I'll be able to get a job. In like 2-3 months I'll be a genius in coding and go get this job. What makes more sense for humans, which are adaptive organisms, is if you see the human body and the mind as something that will adapt to its environment. Just like a plant, when you put a plant in an environment where it thrives, it doesn't need anything else. You put it in the environment where it thrives, and then it does its thing. It's the same thing for people. If you want to get healthy, you need to change your attitudes and your philosophies and develop healthy habits. Instead of seeing it as like, oh, I need to work out and build all this muscle. The muscle and your body will adapt to the situations that you put it in. So if every day you're doing 100 push-ups, let's say, your body will look like it can do 100 push-ups. Eventually it will adapt to trying to do that 100, and eventually it will be able to complete that 100, and it will simply adapt and look as if it's a body that can do 100. So instead of doing sets of this and that, all you have to do is set high expectations for yourself and then try to carry them out at all costs, and just do that on a very consistent basis. So with the programming example, if every single day you spend 30 minutes interested and learning about programming, you will eventually be a good programmer. It might take you 2 years instead of 3 months. But the difference is that you will continue to learn even 5 years down the line, because you're simply adapting to this lifestyle that you created for yourself. You simply have the real interest to spend 20 minutes doing that every day. 20 minutes, an hour every day. You go on the computer, you learn a few skills, you're excited about it. As long as you keep that up, your mind will adapt to that system. It will eventually become the programmer mind. It will eventually just be able to do the things that you want to do, but it's more about having a healthy attitude about things. If you see it as this challenge that you have to overcome every time, then you're going to meet it with resistance, and then you might accomplish some things, but it's not sustainable. If I throw a ball with the same arm every time, that arm is going to be much better at throwing a ball than the other one. But if I were to throw the ball with the left hand every single time that I throw the ball, eventually my arm will just adapt, and my throwing arm will become my left arm. It won't matter that it's not my dominant arm. That's how our bodies and minds work. They just adapt to whatever circumstance that they're put into. And if you keep this philosophy in your head when you try to complete your goals, they're going to be a lot easier, because not only do you need to give yourself a chance and be nice to yourself, like, okay, I'm just not adapted to this skill yet, but one day I will be, as long as I'm consistent with it. Then you can start at being terrible or not equipped to do anything and eventually adapt and be able to do it. Versus like, oh, it's just, it's just too hard, and it's just, I'm not naturally good at it. It doesn't matter. You just haven't adapted to being able to do the stuff yet. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope that helps you with whatever you're trying to accomplish, and like and subscribe for more content. Thanks.